Director, Technical Education Division, and also the Pro-Chancellor for JSS AHER, Mysore, Professor S.A. Dhanraj sir, Registrar, JSS Science and Technology University, Professor N. Santosh Kumar sir, the Vice Chancellor in charge, and also the Controller of Examination, JSS Science and Technology University. The other deans on the dais includes Dean Engineering, Dr. S.K. Kivade sir, Dean Academic, Dr. B. Manoj Kumar sir, Dean Science, Dr. B. Mallu sir, Dean Management, Dr. Nagesh, and Dean Research, Dr. Honnegoda. This ceremonial function follows set of rules, and I request the audience to strictly abide by this. I request at the outset, I request all of you to not to use the mobile phone during the program. Please keep it either in the silent mode or in the switched off mode. Due to pandemic COVID-19, you are also requested to maintain social distance and wear the mask and wash your hands frequently. And please don't use the mobile phone during the program. Function starts with the ceremonial procession of the entire academic body, led by the controller of examination of the university. First rank holders of both UG as well as PG, endowment award winners, and the PhD degree holders who will be getting the PhD degree, they are requested to immediately get registered themselves near the left edge of the dais. You are requested to report immediately. This function starts with a ceremonial procession of the entire academic council, led by the controller of examination of the university. At the stroke of beating of drums as directed, you are requested to stand in your place and continue to remain standing till the procession enters the venue and reaches the dais and the dignitaries take their seats. Please note that you are requested to take your seat only after the dignitaries on the dais are seated. His Holiness announces the formal opening of the convocation program. Function starts with an invocation. After this, we have welcome speech, award of degrees. After all the graduates are admitted to their degrees, oath-taking ceremony will follow. While taking the oath, you are requested to stand up as directed. After this, the award of medals. Medal winners and rank holders have been assigned places on the left side of this venue. When the name is announced, the medal winners or their representatives are requested to proceed to the dais, enter gently from the left side of the dais, offer pronouns to the dignitaries, receive the honors, show respect to the dignitaries, and then move towards the back side of the seated dignitaries for the photo session, which happens immediately after all the medal winners receive their honors. You are requested to maintain silence throughout the program. I repeat, medal winners and rank holders have been assigned places on the left side of this venue. When the name is announced, medal winners or their representatives are requested to proceed to the dais, enter gently from the left side of the dais, offer pronouns to the dignitaries, receive the honors, show respect to the dignitaries, and then move towards the back side of the seated dignitaries for a photo session, which happens immediately after all the medal winners receive their honors. Please maintain silence throughout the program. And I request the medal winners and rank holders to follow the instruction given by our volunteers and the faculty members who assist you in proceeding to the dais. This will be followed by the convocation address by the chief guest, Dr. Anil C. Sahasrabudhe sir. Program concludes with vote of thanks. End of the program, His Holiness announces the formal closure of the program. Then the entire academic body and the entire audience will stand up for the national anthem. After the national anthem, the written procession starts synchronizing with the beating of drums. I repeat, at the end of the program, the entire audience are requested to stand up for the national anthem. After the national anthem, the written procession starts synchronizing with the beating of drums. Under the direction of His Holiness, the controller of examination leads the written procession, and the audience remains standing in their place until the entire procession of the academic council leaves the venue. I once again request the audience to maintain absolute silence till the procession completely leaves the venue. Thank you. And a quick note of today's program. We have program at 10:30, the fourth convocation program. 12:30 lunch has been arranged for every one of you. I request all of you to take the lunch at 12:30, and 1:30 the students will receive their certificates in the concerned departments, and 2:30 the photo session starts. Group photo session will be at 2:30. I repeat, 10:30 is the convocation program, 12:30 lunch, 1:30 the students, faculty, and the heads of the department will be there in their respective department. They'll receive their degree certificates in the department, and 2:30 the group photo session starts in this venue.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
check, taste, alla check.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಮಗೆ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ. ಇಂದು ದಿನಾಂಕ 2/5/2022 ಶುಭ ಸೋಮವಾರ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಆರಂಭದ ಸಮಯ 10:30. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಇದರ 4ನೇ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಮಾರಂಭ. ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡಿತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ದೇಶಿಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು, ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಶ್ರೀ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಸುತ್ತೂರು, ಹಾಗೂ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು, ಹಾಗೂ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಭಾಷಣ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೆ ಸರ್. ಇವರು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು, ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ AICTE ನ್ಯೂ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಭಾರತದ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ರೂಪುರೇಷೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ದಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಗುರುತಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ AICTE. ಇದರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೆರವರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೊಂದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿ. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೆರವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಮೂಲದವರು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ CG ಬೆಟ್ಸೂರ್ ಮಠ್ರವರು, ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಾಹಕ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ MH ಧನಂಜಯರವರು, ಸಲಹೆಗಾರರು ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಭಾಗ JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ B ಸುರೇಶ್ ರವರು, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಭಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು JSS ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ AN ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್, ಪ್ರಭಾರ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ SK ಧನರಾಜ್ ಸರ್, ಕುಲಸಚಿವರು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಇತರ ಗಣ್ಯರು, ಈ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಡೀನ್ ರವರು, Dean of Engineering, Dr. S.K. Kivade, sir. Dean Academics, Dr. B. Manoj Kumar, sir. Dean of Science, Dr. B. Mallu, sir. Dean of Management, Dr. Nagesh, sir. Dean of Research, Dr. Honegowda, sir. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪಡೆಯುವ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಮಠ, JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ, ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಹಾಗೂ JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ತಮಗಾಗಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ದಕ್ಷಿಣದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಒಂದು ಸುಂದರ ಊರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೂರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಮೈಸೂರೆಂದರೆ ಅದು ದೈವಿಕವಾದ, ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕವಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರವಾಸಿ ತಾಣಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡ ಊರು. ದೈವಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ತಾಯಿ ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ, ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕವಾಗಿ ಯದು ವಂಶಸ್ಥರ ಆಳ್ವಿಕೆಯ ಯೋಜನಾಬದ್ಧ ಕುರುಹುಗಳು, ಪ್ರವಾಸಿ ತಾಣವಾಗಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಸ್ಥಳಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. Rank holders of both PG and UG and the endowment medal winners and also the PhD degree who will be receiving their PhD degrees are requested to report immediately onto the left edge of this venue. I request the rank winners of both UG as well as PG of all the branches and the endowment award winners and the students who will be receiving their PhD degrees are requested to report immediately to the left edge of this venue. ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಎಂದರೆ ಪೂರ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ತಾಯಿ ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ, ಉತ್ತರ ಮತ್ತು ದಕ್ಷಿಣಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯುವ ಕಾವೇರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಪಿಲಾ ನದಿಗಳು, ಇವುಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಸದೃಶ್ಯವಾದ ದೈವವೇ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿದಂತೆ ಕಾಣುವ ಊರೇ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುಂದರ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಬಾವಿಲಾಸ್ ಅರಮನೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರುವ 8 ಅರಮನೆಗಳು, ಬೃಂದಾವನ ಉದ್ಯಾನವನ, ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಸಂಗ್ರಹಾಲಯ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಮೈಸೂರನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರ ನಗರಿಯಂತೆ ಕಾಣುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ರಾಜಧಾನಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಹೌದು, ಆದರೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ರಾಜಧಾನಿ. ಕೇವಲ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ನಗರಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ನಗರಿ ಕೂಡ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಪಾಲು ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡದು. ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಮುಚ್ಚಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೊಡುಗೆ JSS ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯದ್ದೇ. JSS ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಕುಟದಂತೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಿದೆ ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಹಾಗೂ JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಮಠ, JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಹಾಗೂ ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು, JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಇವುಗಳ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಲೋಕನ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದ ಪವಿತ್ರ ನದಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಾವೇರಿ, ಕೊಡಗಿನ ಕಾವೇರಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಉಪನದಿ ಕಪಿಲಾ ನದಿ. ಕಪಿಲಾ ನದಿ ಸಂಗಮಿಸುವುದು ಕಾವೇರಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ತಿರುಮುಕೂಡಲು ನರಸೀಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನತಿ ದೂರದ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಪಿಲಾ ನದಿಯ ದಂಡೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ, ಬಲದಂಡೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾದ ಊರಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ಸುತ್ತೂರು. ಇದು ಮೈಸೂರಿನಿಂದ ಸುಮಾರು 30 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. 1000 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಇತಿಹಾಸವಿರುವ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅದು 9ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗ ತಲಕಾಡಿನ ಗಂಗರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನ ಚೋಳರಿಗೂ ಯುದ್ಧದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ತಲಕಾಡಿನ ಗಂಗರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮ ಅದೇ ಶೋತ್ರಿಯೂರು ಅಥವಾ ಇಂದಿನ ಸುತ್ತೂರು. ಶೋತ್ರಿಯೂರಿನ ಯೋಗಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ವಿವೇಕವಾಣಿಯಿಂದ ಆ ಯುದ್ಧ ನಿಂತು ರಾಜರಿಬ್ಬಗಳು ಬಂಧುಗಳಾಗುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಯೋಗಿಗಳೇ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ಶಿವಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಪೀಠ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಆದಿ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರೀಶ್ವರ ಶಿವಯೋಗಿಗಳವರು. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೋಳರ ರಾಜ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರನ ಕೋರಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಮನ್ನಿಸಿ ಸುತ್ತೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮಠವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣಗೊಂಡ ಮಠವೇ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರೀಶ್ವರ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠ. ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠವನ್ನ ಇದುವರೆಗೆ 24 ಪೀಠಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 23ನೇ ಪೀಠಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು ಲಿಂಗೈಕ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ 24ನೇ ಪೀಠಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ದೇಶಿಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಲೋಕದ ಜನರು ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ಹಿತಾಸಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದಕ್ಕಷ್ಟೇ ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವಿತ ಕಾಲವನ್ನ ಮೀಸಲಾಗಿಡುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪವಾದವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವರಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಪ್ರಾತಸ್ಮರಣೀಯ ಮಹನೀಯರ ಸಾಲಿಗೆ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠದ 23ನೇ ಪೀಠಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಾದ ಲಿಂಗೈಕ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು ನಿಲ್ಲುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ಹಚ್ಚಿದ ಕಾರ್ತೀಕದ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ದೀಪ ಜಾಜ್ವಾಲಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆ ದೀಪದ ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ಈ ನಾಡು ಹೊಸತೊಂದು ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ತೆರೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ಶ್ರೀಮಠದ ಗುರು ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ಜ್ಞಾನಶಕ್ತಿ, ತಪಶಕ್ತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶಕ್ತಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಏಕೀಭವಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ಮಹಾನ್ ಚೇತನರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಸಮಾಜದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜ್ವಲಂತ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಎನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ಅರಿತಿದ್ದ ಶ್ರೀಗಳವರು ಉಚಿತ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ನಿಲಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಯುವಜನತೆಯನ್ನ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆದರು. ಕಾಯಕ ತಪಸ್ವಿಗಳಾದ ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ತಮ್ಮ ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾದ ಧೀಶಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಅಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದದನ್ನ ಸಾಧಿಸಿದರು. ನಾಡಿನ ಜನಸ್ತೋಮದ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಲ್ಪವೃಕ್ಷವಾದರು. ಅವರು ಬೆಳಗಿದ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಾಡು ಹೊಸತೊಂದು ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನೇ ತೆರೆದುಕೊಂಡಿತು. ಅನ್ನ, ಅರಿವು, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ, ಕಲೆ, ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ, ಸಂಗೀತ, ಸಮಾಜ ಸುಧಾರಣೆ, ಧರ್ಮ ಜಾಗೃತಿ ಮೊದಲಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀಮಠವು ಇಂದು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಸೇವಾ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಭದ್ರ ಬುನಾದಿ ಹಾಕಿದ ದ್ರಾಷ್ಟರಿವರು. ಆ ವಿರಾಟ್ ಚೇತನದ ನೆನಪು ಇಂದಿಗೂ ಜನಮಾನಸದಲ್ಲಿ ದಿವ್ಯ ಚೇತನವಾಗಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಾಕಾರ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೆಲೆ ನಿಂತಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹುದೊಡ್ಡ ನಿದರ್ಶನವಾಗಿದ್ದ ಪೂಜ್ಯರು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಲೋಕದ ಹಂಗನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮೀರಿ ನಿಂತ ಮಹಂತರಿವರು. ಪೂಜ್ಯರು 1954ರಲ್ಲಿ JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದರು. ಇದರ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂದು 350ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. ಶಿಶು ವಿಹಾರದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸ್ನಾತಕೋತ್ತರದವರೆಗೆ, ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ತರಬೇತಿಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ತಜ್ಞತೆಯವರೆಗೆ, ಸನ್ಯಾಸ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸಮಾಜ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದವರೆಗೆ, ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯವರೆಗೆ, ಕಾಯಕ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಿಂದ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ಸೇವೆಯವರೆಗೆ, ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮದಿಂದ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದವರೆಗೆ, ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವೆಯಿಂದ ಸಹಕಾರದವರೆಗೆ, ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕತೆಯಿಂದ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದವರೆಗೆ, ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕತೆಯಿಂದ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕತೆಯವರೆಗೆ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ನಿಲಯದಿಂದ ವಸ್ತು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಾಲಯದವರೆಗೆ, ಕೃಷಿಯಿಂದ ಹೈನುಗಾರಿಕೆಯವರೆಗೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸುತ್ತೂರಿನಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಅಮೆರಿಕಾದ ಮೇರಿಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನವರೆಗೆ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಿಂದ ದುಬೈನವರೆಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾರಿಷಸ್ ದ್ವೀಪ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ JSS ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಬೆಳೆದು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿವೆ. JSS ಹೆಸರು ಒಂದು ಸೋಜಿಗದ ಆಗರವಾಗಿದೆ, ಶಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠದಿಂದ 1963ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜೊಂದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಅಂದಿನ ಪೀಠಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳಾದ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ತೀರ್ಮಾನಿಸಿದ್ದರು. ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಅರಮನೆಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮಠಕ್ಕೂ ಮೊದಲಿನಿಂದಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ನಿಕಟವಾದ ಸಂಬಂಧವಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಶ್ರೀಗಳವರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಗಾಢವೂ ವ್ಯಾಪಕವೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಯಿತು. ಮೈಸೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನದ ಅಂದಿನ ಮಹಾರಾಜರಾಗಿದ್ದ ಶ್ರೀ ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಒಡೆಯರ್ರವರು ಶ್ರೀಗಳವರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗೆ ನೆರವಾದರು. ಶ್ರೀಗಳವರು ಮಹಾರಾಜರ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಿ ಆಗ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಟರು. ಅಂದು ಸಿವಿಲ್, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ನ 3 ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿ ಬದಲಾದ ಕಾಲಘಟ್ಟಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಾನೂ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಮಗ್ಗಲುಗಳನ್ನ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಈ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜು. ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು 1963ರಿಂದ 1998ರವರೆಗೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಫಿಲಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಮುಂದೆ 1998ರಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಅದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಅದರ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಬದಲಾಯಿತು. 2007ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜು ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾಯತ್ತ ಅಟಾನಮಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಪಾಡಾಯಿತು. ಮುಂದೆ 2016ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಧಿಸೂಚನೆಯಂತೆ JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಯಿತು. ಜಯಚಾಮರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಈಗ JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಘಟಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಈಗ ಆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯಕ್ಕೆ 6ರ ವಯಸ್ಸು, ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 4. ಇಂದು ನಾವು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿರುವುದು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ 4ನೇ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮೀಕರಿಸಲು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ JSS ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರೇ, ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಕಟಣೆಗಳನ್ನ ಗಮನಿಸಿ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆರಂಭವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯನ್ನ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇವತ್ತು ದಿನಾಂಕ 2/5/2022 ಸೋಮವಾರ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಆರಂಭದ ಸಮಯ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 10:30. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ದೇಶಿಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು, ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಶ್ರೀ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಭಾಷಣ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ದೇರವರು, ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ AICT ನ್ಯೂ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಭಾರತದ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ರೂಪುರೇಷೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಗುರುತಿಸುವ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್, ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಇದರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮೂಲದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ದೇರವರು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ 10:30 ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದ ಸೂಚನೆಯಾಗಿ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನ ಸಂಗೀತ ತಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಬರಲಿದೆ. ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ನಿಂತು ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಘನತೆಯನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಮಧ್ಯ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಗಿ ಗಣ್ಯರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೇರಿ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವವರೆಗೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವವನ್ನ ಸೂಚಿಸಿ ಆ ನಂತರ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಗಮನಿಸಿ, ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಗಿ ಗಣ್ಯರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೇರಿ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವವರೆಗೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವವನ್ನ ಸೂಚಿಸಿ ಆ ನಂತರ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಗಣ್ಯರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾದ ನಂತರ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಆರಂಭದ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ನಂತರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಭಾಷಣ, ಮುಂದೆ ಪದವಿ ಪ್ರದಾನ, ನಂತರ ಪದವಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞಾ ವಿಧಿ ಬೋಧನೆ, ನಂತರ ಪದಕಗಳ ವಿತರಣೆ. ಇದಾದ ನಂತರ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳ ಭಾಷಣವಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ನೀಡುವ ಭಾಷಣದ ನಂತರ ವಂದನಾರ್ಪಣೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯದ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಗೆ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಬೇಕು. ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯ ನಂತರ ಗಣ್ಯರು ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಇಳಿದು ಹಿಂದಿರುಗುವ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಿಂದ ಹಾದು ಹೊರತೆರಳುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಗಣ್ಯರು ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಿಂದ ಹೊರ ಹೋಗುವವರೆಗೂ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನ ಹಿಮ್ಮೇಳ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. ಪದಕ ಮತ್ತು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ವಿಜೇತರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ. ತಾವು ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿರುವ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಪದಕ ಪ್ರದಾನ ಮಾಡಲು ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೆದಾಗ ಪದಕ ವಿಜೇತರಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅವರ ಪದವಾಗಿ ಪದಕ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲು ಬಂದಿರುವವರಾಗಲಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನ ಎಡಭಾಗದಿಂದ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮೇಲೇರಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸಿ ಪದಕ ಗೌರವವನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಪದಕ ಗೌರವವನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಣ್ಯರ ಹಿಂಭಾಗ ನಿಂತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಕ ವಿಜೇತರಿಗೆ ಪದಕ ವಿತರಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಗಣ್ಯರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಭಾವಚಿತ್ರ ತೆಗೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆ ಸೂಚನೆ ನೀಡಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರು ತಮ್ಮ ಬಳಿಯೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಅವಧಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಾಡದೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಶಬ್ದತೆಯನ್ನ ಕಾಪಿಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಗೌರವವನ್ನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ ಘನತೆಯನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ನಿಶಬ್ದತೆಯನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ತಮಗೆ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿರುವ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತು ನಿಶಬ್ದತೆಯನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ತಮ್ಮ ನಿಸ್ವಂತು ದೂರವಾಣಿಯನ್ನ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ಅನ್ನ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ನಿಶಬ್ದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಚಾಲನೆ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಐದರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಇಡಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ 10:30 JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯದ 4ನೇ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಮಾರಂಭ. 12:30 ಭೋಜನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ, ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. 1:30 ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರಿಂದ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದು. 2:30 ಇದೇ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಂಪು ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಬೇಕೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. On behalf of JSS family, Sutturu Mutt, JSS Mahavidyapita and JSS Science and Technology University, I heartily welcome every one of you for this special day. We have gathered here to be a part of 4th convocation program of our university, JSS Science and Technology University, for the graduate students who completed their studies during July-August 2021. Today's function will be graced by His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, 24th Pontiff of Veera Simhasana Mutt, Sutturu. He is the President of JSS Mahavidyapita and also the Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University. Convocation address will be delivered by the Chief Guest, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe sir, the Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi. The other dignitaries include Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, Professor M.H. Dhananjaya sir, the Advisor, Technical Education Division, JSS Mahavidyapita, Professor B. Suresh sir, the Director, Technical Education Division, and Pro-Chancellor, JSS EHER, Mysore. Professor S.A. Dhanraj sir, Registrar, JSS Science and Technology University. Professor E.N. Santosh Kumar sir, the Vice Chancellor in charge, and also the Controller of Examination, JSS Science and Technology University. This ceremonial function follows a set of rules. I request all the audience to strictly abide by this. I also request all of you to please keep your mobile phones in silent mode. Due to pandemic-19, you are requested to maintain social distance, wear mask, and sanitize your hands frequently. Rank holders and endowment award winners, PhD students who will be receiving their PhD degrees are requested to report immediately to the left edge of this venue. This function starts with a ceremonial procession of the entire academic council, led by the controller of examination of the university. At the stroke of beating of drums as directed, you are requested to stand in your place and continue to remain standing. The procession enters the venue and reaches the dais, and the dignitaries take their seats. Please note that you are requested to take your seat only after the dignitaries on the dais are seated. His Holiness announces the formal opening of the convocation program. Function starts with an invocation, followed by welcome speech, award of degrees. After all the graduates are admitted to their degrees, oath-taking ceremony follows. Please stand up, and follow the instruction to take oath and take the seats as directed. The next activity will be award of medals. Medal winners and rank holders have been assigned places on the left side of this venue. You are requested to report to the left side of this venue immediately. When the name is announced, medal winners or their representatives are requested to proceed to the dais. Enter gently from the left side of the dais, offer pranams to the dignitaries, receive the honors, show respect to the dignitaries, move towards the backside of the seated dignitaries for the photo session, which happens immediately after all the medal winners receive their honors. Please maintain silence throughout the program. I request once again the medal winners and the rank holders to be seated immediately on the left edge of this venue. This will be followed by the convocation address by the chief guest, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe sir. The program concludes with vote of thanks. At the end of the program, His Holiness announces the formal closure of the program. Then the entire audience will stand up for the national anthem. After the national anthem, the written procession starts synchronizing with the beating of drums. Under the direction of His Holiness, Controller of Examination leads the written procession, and the audience remains standing in their place until the entire procession of the Academic Council leaves the venue. I once again request the audience to maintain absolute silence till the procession completely leaves the venue.
Hello, hello.
ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ವಿಜೇತರು, ದತ್ತಿ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಜನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು, PhD ಪದವಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಮುಂಭಾಗ ಎಡಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ಬಂದು ಆಸೀನರಾಗಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. I request all the first rank holders of both UG as well as PG, and the students will be receiving their endowment awards, and the students will be receiving their PhD degree are requested to be seated on the front line on the left edge of this venue. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ. ದಿನಾಂಕ 2/5/22 ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ, JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಇದರ 4ನೇ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಮಾರಂಭ. ಪದವಿಯನ್ನ ಪಡಿತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಪದಕ ಮತ್ತು ದತ್ತಿ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಜನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಪೋಷಕರೇ, ಇದೊಂದು ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾದಂತಹ ದಿನ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲೊಂದನ್ನು ಏರಿದ ತೃಪ್ತಿ, ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಕನಸು ನನಸಾದ ದಿನ. ಈ ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಸಂಗಮ ಘಟಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭವೇ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಸಮಾರಂಭ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ತಮಗೊಂದು ಕಿವಿ ಮಾತು. ಈ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮೌಲ್ಯಯುತವಾದ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನೇನೋ ನೀಡಿದೆ. ತಾವೀಗ ಪದವೀಧರರಾಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ತಾವು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಬಾಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ಫೋಸಿಸ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಸುಧಾ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ದ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ದ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇಂತಹ ಸಂಕೀರ್ಣ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ JSS ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜೀವನ ಸುಖಮಯವಾಗಿರಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಾನ್ನಿಧ್ಯ ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ದೇಶಿಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳವರು, ಜಗದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ವೀರಸಿಂಹಾಸನ ಮಹಾಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಠ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಶ್ರೀ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಸುತ್ತೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಹಾಗೂ ಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಭಾಷಣ ನೀಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೇರವರು, ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್, AICTE ನ್ಯೂ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಭಾರತದ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ರೂಪುರೇಷೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದಾರಿಯನ್ನ ಗುರುತಿಸುವ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಅದರ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೇರವರು. ಇವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಮೂಲದವರು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಘಟಿಕೋತ್ಸವ ಭಾಷಣ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಡಿ ಸಹಸ್ರಬುದ್ಧೇರವರಿಂದ. ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮನವಿ, ತಾವು ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ತಮಗೆ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ತಮಗೆ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ವಿಶೇಷ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿ.ಜಿ. ಭಟ್ಸೂರ್ ಮಠ್ ರವರು, ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಾಹಕ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು, JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ M.H. ಧನಂಜಯ ಸರ್, ಸಲಹೆಗಾರರು, ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಭಾಗ, JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ. ಸುರೇಶ್ ಸರ್, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರು, ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಭಾಗ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಮಕುಲಾಧಿಪತಿಗಳು, JSS ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್, JSS ಮಹಾವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಎನ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್, ಪ್ರಭಾರ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ S.A. ಧನರಾಜ್ ಸರ್, JSS ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಇದರ ಕುಲ ಸಚಿವರು. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯ ಮುನ್ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯ ಆರಂಭದ ಸೂಚನೆಯಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನ ಸಂಗೀತ ತಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಬರಲಿದೆ. ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ನಿಂತು ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಘನತೆಯನ್ನ ಎತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಗಿ ಗಣ್ಯರು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೇರಿ ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವವರೆಗೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಂತು ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಿ ಆ ನಂತರ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೋರಿಕೆ, ತಾವು ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿದ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ನಿಂತು ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ನಿಂತು ಮೆರವಣಿಗೆಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಸೂಚಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
Honorable Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to declare this convocation open. Excuse me, I request all my young friends, there are a lot of places in the front rows also. Please, you can come and occupy these seats. Also kindly maintain silence during the entire convocation ceremony. Thank you.
We declare this convocation open. Invocation by Dr. Sridevi Kulenur, followed by welcome speech and presentation of the report of JSS Science and Technology University by Vice Chancellor in charge, Dr. A.N. Santosh Kumar.
गजाननं भूतगणादि सेवितं कपित्थजम्भो फलसार भक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजा नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजा सच्चित्सुखमयं शान्तं भक्तिज्ञानसमन्वितं वैराग्यभावभास्वतं शिवरात्रीश्वर भजे ತಂದೆ ನೀನು ತಾಯಿ ನೀನು ಬಂಧು ನೀನು ಬಳಗ ನೀನು ತಂದೆ ನೀನು ತಾಯಿ ನೀನು ಬಂಧು ನೀನು ಬಳಗ ನೀನು ನೀನಲ್ಲದೆ ಮತ್ತಾರು ಇಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ನೀನಲ್ಲದೆ ಮತ್ತಾರು ಇಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವಾ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವಾ ಹಾಲಲ್ಲತ್ತು ನೀರಲ್ಲತ್ತು ಹಾಲಲ್ಲತ್ತು ನೀರಲ್ಲತ್ತು ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವಾ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವಾ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವಾ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I submit my respectful pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness, Jagadguru Dr. Sri Shivaratri Rajendra Mahaswamiji, the founder president of JSS Mahavidyapita. I offer my humble pranams to the lotus feet of His Holiness, Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, President JSS Mahavidyapita, and the Honorable Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University, and seek his divine blessings. I am pleased to extend a warm welcome to you all on the occasion of the fourth convocation of JSS Science and Technology University. I am glad that we could all gather today in person, something we do not take for granted anymore. This ceremony reminds us of the simple joy of being together. His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, respected Professor Anil Dattatreya Sahasrabuddhe, Chairman All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, members of the statutory bodies of the university, directors and unit officers of JSS Mahavidyapita, deans, faculty and staff of the university and the constituent college, heads of various educational institutions, esteemed members of the media, parents, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a privilege to welcome our Honorable Chancellor, Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, a great philanthropist and visionary committed to the welfare of people beyond caste, creed, color, and religion, and to the societal growth and national development. The university is fortunate to have been bestowed with exemplary governance by the Honorable Chancellor, His Holiness Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji. His spiritual dynamism and direction have taken this university to a higher level of quality and excellence. Honorable Chancellor, we are blessed to have your gracious presence on this occasion. Respected Holiness, we all profoundly welcome you to this convocation ceremony. It's a matter of great pride and pleasure that the Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, Professor Anil Dattatreya Sahasrabuddhe, is here with us today as our esteemed chief guest. He is a man of great dedication and perfection, an engineer, academician, researcher, and an outstanding professional. Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe graduated from BBG College of Engineering and Technology, Hubli, in mechanical engineering, securing first rank and gold medal in the year 1980. Subsequently, he obtained master's and doctoral degree from the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in 1982 and 1989 respectively. Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe, Professor of Mechanical Engineering at the Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, is currently the Chairman of All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe has held several important academic, research and administrative positions at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Tata Consulting Engineers, Northeastern Regional Institute of Science and Technology, NERIST, IIT Guwahati, and College of Engineering, Pune, prior to joining AICTE as its chairman. As an academician and a researcher in NERIST and IIT Guwahati, and as the director COEP, he has taken several new initiatives for academic, curricular and co-curricular activities, entrepreneurship, research, and good governance. He has been an architect of reforms in technical education at AICTE, which include mandatory student induction and internship programs, faculty certification, Atal faculty development programs, creating first ever MOOC platform Swayam, examination reforms, innovation movement, series of hackathons, Indian knowledge systems, new funding schemes for supporting students, faculty, and institutes. He is the chairman of Basic Scientific Research, Empowered Committee of UGC and Swayam Board. He is a fellow of ISTE, IET, the Institute of Engineers, and INAE. He has been bestowed with several awards, which include the Maha Entrepreneur Award in 2011, Jeevan Gaurav Puraskar Lifetime Achievement Award from MIT World Peace University, Pune in 2019, Mahatma Gandhi Leadership Award from Indian Achievers Forum and CSR Times Group 2019. Recently, he has been conferred with Ravi J. Mathai National Fellow Award by AIMS in 2021. The tireless energy and commitment he has shown in bringing about significant improvements and initiatives in the field of technical education serve as an inspiration for our graduating students. I am sure the convocation address to be delivered by such an illustrious and eminent personality will motivate our young graduates. On behalf of the university, faculty, and students, I extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. I take this opportunity to extend a hearty welcome to Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, the Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, Professor M.H. Dhananjaya, Advisor, Technical Education Division, Dr. B. Suresh, Director, Technical Education Division, and Pro-Chancellor of JSS AHER. I welcome the directors, unit heads, and officers of JSS Mahavidyapita. I welcome all the members of the statutory bodies, Research and Innovation Council, and Finance Committee. I extend a warm welcome to my colleagues at the university and the Constituent College, the Registrar, Finance Officer, Deans of various faculties, the Principal and Heads of various departments, Administrative Officers, faculty, staff, guests, invitees, alumni, heads of various academic institutions, dignitaries from various organizations, members of the press and media, and all others who are present here. I extend a very special welcome to all the young graduates and their proud parents. I congratulate all the graduates on their academic success, the culmination of many years of dedication and hard work, despite exceptional uncertainty and challenges posed by the pandemic. The forces of globalization, technology, and dynamics of globalization require a university to be very adaptive in its outlook and responsive to the changes in external environment. JSS Science and Technology University caters to all aspects of engineering and technology, science and management. The multifaceted bouquet of programs offered at university is focused on the national goals of innovation, technological advancement, socio-economic development, and environmental sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of this fourth convocation, I am happy to share some of the major accomplishments of our university. Today, in this convocation, 1,519 students who have successfully completed their undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD programs in different disciplines are being conferred degrees. Among them, 995 students of Bachelor of Engineering, 28 students of Bachelor of Computer Applications, 199 students of Master of Technology, 57 students of Master of Computer Applications, 33 students of Master of Science, 200 students of Master of Business Administration, and 5 students of PhD are being conferred degrees. 33 rank holders will be honored with gold medals, and 20 students will receive endowment medals from the Honorable Chancellor. Our university aims to energize and empower students with interdisciplinary intelligence and skill, which are essential for professional and personal success in life after college. The university is passionately committed to provide quality education in science, technology, engineering, management, humanities, and social sciences. Our mission is to participate in nation building through the creation of skilled and innovative manpower. In this direction, JSS Science and Technology University offers 14 undergraduate programs and 25 postgraduate programs, among several PhD programs, along with skill development certificate programs, with a total student strength of 5,426 in the university. The PhD enrollment has steadily increased in recent years, with more than 250 research scholars pursuing their research currently. In tune with global advances in technical education and the current industrial demand, the university has initiated various measures to empower its students. The university practices outcome-based education with an updated and reoriented curriculum in tune with the global advances in management, science, and technology. Various bridge courses are conducted to train students with the professional skills required for industries. These practices have helped the university in producing multifaceted engineers and individuals with the necessary life skills for career progress in industry, academia, research, and entrepreneurship. I am happy to inform you that the university started the implementation of national education policy unveiled by the Government of India. The Department of Computer Application is offering its undergraduate program in line with the NEP from the year 21-22. All the other departments will follow the implementation soon. I am proud to share that at JSS STU, more than 90% of the eligible candidates are employed in 358 companies and 40 more are expected to visit the campus. The average pay package is rupees 14 lakh per annum, while a maximum package of rupees 42 lakh per annum has been offered this year. The major recruiters are Amazon, VMware, Mercedes-Benz, Deloitte, Visa, Redbus, Reliance, Tata Elxsi, Larsen & Toubro, Amalgi, Cisco, and Clumio, to name a few. In our drive to further strengthen the strategies at becoming an eminent university of the 21st century, we are starting several programs focusing on the latest industry and business demands, including MSc in the fields of analytical chemistry, biotechnology, physics, polymer science, electronic media, smart manufacturing, and filmmaking. We are also starting MTech in cybersecurity, BE in artificial intelligence and machine learning, and BE in computer science for the differently abled students, which will be a very unique program in the country. The university has consistently received grants through the World Bank funded Technical Education Quality Improvement Program, also known as TEQIP. We have successfully completed the implementation of its third phase by receiving a total grant of rupees 759 crores. Several workshops, seminars, conferences, invited lectures, short-term courses, and industry visits have been organized under this program. Several laboratories supported by the industry, including the coveted JSS Multimedia Resource Center, Bosch Rector Training Center, Philips Lab, Biotech Lab, Biomedical Lab, Earthquake Engineering Lab, BMW Engine and Transmission Unit, CNC Machining Center, Advanced Instrumentation Lab, Scanning Electron Microscope and X-ray Diffraction Lab, Robotics Lab, and Schneider Electric Laboratory have been established. A supercomputer facility named Param Supercomputer Laboratory has been established with advanced computing facilities to solve real-world problems. State-of-the-art laboratories have been established with equipment purchased under TQIP. The university has also established a continuing education program cell to train and update the faculty members in advanced teaching and learning methodologies. Research outputs in the form of publications, patents, and technologies are the major yardstick to measure the standard of the university. Achievements have been made in the interrelated domains of teaching, learning, and research, as well as in the social engagement. Also, all engineering management programs run by the university have been approved by AICTE. 6 of the university programs are accredited by NBA, and the university is geared up to obtain accreditation for the other programs also. We are also enthusiastically preparing for the NAC accreditation. University rankings not only validate its quality, but provide an opportunity to introspect and benchmark with world-class universities. In the National Institutional Ranking Framework Assessment, the university is in the top 200 rank in the engineering category. In the recent Indian Institutional Ranking Framework Assessment, IIRF, JSS Science and Technology University has secured first rank as the best emerging private university. I am proud to announce that the university has received a gold rating by QSI Gauge. The university has been placed in the band excellent in the Atal ranking of institutions on innovation and achievements, an initiative of the Ministry of Education, Government of India. In the recently published Career 360 rankings for the year 2022, JSS Science and Technology University has been ranked 41st among private engineering universities The university has also been ranked among the top 10 young and promising universities in the southern region with a 4-year rating. The university is ranked 28th overall in India Today Best Universities. JSS Center for Management Studies has been ranked 17th among the top private B schools in the Southern Zone by the Outlook magazine in collaboration with Indian Center for Academic Ranking and Excellence. JSS STU has been awarded one district, one green champion by Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Government of India. The university has received several funded projects worth 5.93 crores from various government agencies which are interdisciplinary in nature. Consultancy projects worth rupees 96 lakhs are being pursued. The most recent addition to research and innovation has been the New Age Incubation Network NAIN project with an outlay of rupees 40 lakhs each year spread over 3 years. This project is expected to encourage students to identify societal problems, address them using the concepts of innovation. A Research and Innovation Council has been established to monitor the research activities of the university. The council comprises of scientists, academicians, and industrialists of eminence who steer all the university research activities towards global alignment. This has resulted in quality innovation and publication. The university has published more than 240 research articles in reputed journals, 108 conference proceedings, 26 book chapters, 3 books, and 5 review articles. The IP cell has filed 3 patents and published 2 patents in total. Dissemination, deliberation, and imparting of knowledge are the norms of intellectual ecosystems. During the year, the COVID-19 pandemic posed a challenge for all educational institutions. Responding collectively, JSS Science and Technology University offered online and blended modes of content delivery. Around 5,000 plus online sessions of classes were conducted. The university has also successfully conducted 74 online conferences, webinars, and workshops. Around 1,000 workshops, faculty development programs, and conferences were attended by our faculty. Both our students and faculty members have participated and presented research papers at national and international conferences. Many AICT training and learning, that is Atal funded faculty development programs, were conducted by various departments of the university. JSS STU is extending its collaborations with national and international academic institutions, industries, research departments, and sponsoring agencies. The university has signed MOU with 43 organizations at national and international levels. Some of our prestigious partners include Jobok National University, Republic of Korea, Australia India Water Center, National Highway Authority of India, Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Bangalore Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, Anthem Biosciences Private Limited, Mercedes-Benz Research and Development India Private Limited, TCS, Holosut Private Limited of Singapore, Malaysia University of Science and Technology, Malaysia, Bosch Global Software Technologies, Jain Aerospace Private Limited, Spark Consultancy Limited, USA. To facilitate these activities, an exclusive academic and international engagement office has been established. JSS Science and Technology University has taken a new leap in its journey of social outreach and adopted the village Channanjayanahundi in the Gundlupet district of Karnataka. A wide range of activities were implemented by the university, including free health checkup, drinking water quality monitoring, and tree plantation. Efforts are on to make the village free of open defecation. Several health camps were held with the support of the Department of Community Medicine, JSS AHER. An environmental awareness session was conducted to make the village plastic free. Masks and sanitizers were distributed on behalf of the university. Initiatives like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan were also undertaken. An NSS unit has been established with the approval of the government of Karnataka to address the various social problems by way of registering student volunteers of the university. Sports events involving the testing of sporting skills through competitions are encouraged and supported by the university. Several events have been organized by providing enough space and opportunities for our students to excel in sports and games. The Students Club encourage students to engage in technical and extracurricular activities. The editorial board, Linux Campus Club, IEEE Club, CSI, Ek Bharat, Shresh Bharat, Balaga Photon Club, Aero JC, Sahas Adventure Club, Bureau Club, Sparsh, Idea, Nirman, and Google Developer Student Clubs have conducted several technical competition, seminars, festivals, and other related events for students. The major purpose of JSS Science and Technology University is to invest, cultivate, and create talented and skilled young people who can lead the country in the future. We at JSS Science and Technology University believe that these investments will go a long way in yielding returns that have a profound impact on people and society. My dear young friends, yours is the first generation in many decades that can take pride in your achievements in the face of adversity. In a fast-changing world, be confident, expect the unexpected, and embrace new challenges and opportunities. On this joyful day, full of hope, I take this opportunity to heartily congratulate all of you and wish you the very best in all your future endeavors. I once again welcome all of you to this convocation ceremony. Dr. B. Manoj Kumar, Dean Academics, will now present the candidates of Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Computer Applications, Master of Technology, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, and Doctor of Philosophy to the Honorable Chancellor.
Candidates of Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Computer Applications, please stand up. Honorable Chancellor, under the laws of the university, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Computer Applications are presented, and all the remaining candidates of Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Computer Applications are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the degree. Candidates, please resume your seats. Candidates of Master of Technology, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science, and Master of Business Administration, please stand up. Honorable Chancellor, under the laws of the university, the candidates for the degree of Master of Technology, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science, and Master of Business Administration are presented, and all the remaining candidates of Master of Technology, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science, and Master of Business Administration are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the degree. Candidates, please resume your seats. Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please stand up. Honorable Chancellor, under the laws of the university, the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy are presented, and all the remaining candidates of Doctor of Philosophy are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for the degree. Candidates, please resume your seats. Honorable Chancellor, I request you to admit all the candidates present.
on the recommendation of the Academic Council, with the approval of the Board of Management, Board of Governors, and by virtue of the authority vested in us, as the Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University, we admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Computer Applications, Master of Technology, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, and Doctor of Philosophy, awarded by JSS Science and Technology University. Dr. C.G. Betsurmat, Executive Secretary, JSS Mahavidyapita, will administer the oath to the candidates.
All the candidates presented to the various degrees, please stand up. Please raise your right hand and repeat the oath after I read it. I hereby pledge I shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be honest in the discharge of my duties. I shall uphold the honor, dignity, and integrity of my profession, my institution, and my country. I shall use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of all the communities globally, irrespective of nationality, religion, race, or gender, for the advancement of learning and the public good. I shall dedicate my life to the service of humanity with utmost humility through the knowledge I have gained. I shall devote all my energy to promote, value, and preserve the rich heritage, tradition, composite culture, unity, and the secular ideal of my country. Candidates may please resume your seats. Dr. A.N. Santosh Kumar, Controller of Examination, will lay the records of degrees that have been conferred before the Chancellor for signature, followed by the presentation of rank holders and medal winners of Bachelor of Engineering and Master of Technology by Dr. S.B. Kyode, Dean Engineering and Technology.
I call upon
rank holders and medal winners of Bachelor of Engineering and Master of Technology to receive their honors. Gold medalists and endowment medalists of BE at the examination held during August 2021. Department of Biotechnology, Sahana S. Sringari, first rank, and Twin Solutions Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Biotechnology. In absence of the candidate, her parents will receive the honor. Department of Civil Engineering, Bhavana MR, first rank, and Srimati Ratnama and Anantachar Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year B Civil Engineering, and Sri Chand Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in B Civil Engineering. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Akshay Surya Narayan Hegde, first rank. Department of Construction Technology and Management, Amok Ajay Doizar, first rank. And KN Subramania Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Construction Technology and Management. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Surya S, first rank, and Srimati Sukanya Dhananjaya Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year B Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Annappa M, Srimati Sukanya Dhananjaya Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year B Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Saubhagya, first rank. Mahima Dev, Sri B.S. Keshav Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year B Electronics and Communication Engineering. Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, Ranjit PD, first rank. Department of Environmental Engineering, Madiha Rihad, first rank, and Srimati Jayamma Bhojappa Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Environmental Engineering. Department of Industrial and Production Engineering, Sahana MP, first rank, and Quality Circle Forum of India, Mysore Chapter Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Industrial and Production Engineering. Department of Information Science and Engineering, Madhurya Shankar, first rank. Department of Mechanical Engineering, Manoj Gowda CM, first rank, and Quality Circle Forum of India, Mysore Chapter Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Mechanical Engineering, and Manoj Prakash Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Mechanical Engineering. Department of Mechanical Engineering, Anirudh Pai B, 1987 Mechanical Engineering Batch Endowment Medal for securing the highest SGPA in 8th semester BE Mechanical Engineering. Department of Polymer Science and Technology, Rohit Srikanth, first rank, and Dr. Siddaramaiah Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in BE Polymer Science and Technology. Chandana Gore M, Polymer Science and Technology Alumni Endowment Medal for securing the second highest CGPA in final year BE Polymer Science and Technology. Gold medalist and endowment medalist of MTech at the examination held during September 2021. MTech in Automotive Electronics, Menaka S, first rank. MTech in Biomedical Signal Processing and Instrumentation, Sri Lakshmi P, first rank. MTech in MTech in Computer Engineering, Rupesh R, first rank. MTech in Data Science, Muhammad Salman Siddiqui, first rank. MTech in Energy Systems and Management, Hemavati MK, first rank. MTech in Environmental Engineering, Likita MP, first rank, and Professor TP Halappa Gowda Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year MTech Environmental Engineering. MTech in Health Science and Water Engineering, Varsha G. Kori, first rank. MTech in Industrial Electronics, Vikas Fakirappa Hallikeri, first rank. MTech in Industrial Structures, Syed Umar Farooq, first rank, and Civil Aid Bureau Veritas Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in first year MTech in Industrial Structures. MTech in Infrastructure Engineering and Management, Ankita Singh C, first rank. MTech in Material Science and Engineering, Manoj Kumar NS, first rank. MTech in Networking and Internet Engineering, Harsha AK, first rank. MTech in Polymer Science and Technology, Akil Babu, first rank. MTech in Software Engineering, Varshini SP, first rank. MTech in Maintenance Engineering, Muhammad Fardin Beg A, Sri EP Nanjappa Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in final year MTech in maintenance engineering. Dr. P. Mallu, Dean Science, will now present the rank holders and medal winners of Bachelor of Computer Applications, Master of Computer Applications, and Master of Science.
I call upon rank holders and medal winners of Bachelor of Computer Applications, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Science to receive their honors. Bachelor of Computer Applications, Asis U. Mandayam, first rank. Master of Computer Applications, Priya Peter, first rank, and Sri K.C. Shanmukaradhya Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA for girl student in Master of Computer Applications at the examination held during September 2021. Master of Science in Chemistry, Jayasankar J, first rank, and SJC Cooperative Society Golden Jubilee Endowment Medal for securing first rank in MSc Chemistry at the examination held during September 2021. Dr. P. Nagesh, Dean Management, will now present the rank holders and medal winners of Master of Business Administration.
I call upon rank holders and medal winners of Master of Business Administration to receive their honors. Gold medalist and endowment medalist of MBA at examination held during September 2021. Master of Business Administration, Prerana K.A., first rank, and Sri Nagachar P. Memorial Endowment Medal for securing the highest CGPA in Master of Business Administration. Master of Business Administration in Corporate Finance, Sushmita Gowda R, first rank. Master of Business Administration in Retail Management, Diwan Salim Khan, first rank. Master of Business Administration in Digital Marketing, Amitha T, first rank. Dr. H. Onnegowda, Dean Research, will now present the candidate of Doctor of Philosophy.
I call upon the candidates of Doctor of Philosophy, to receive their honors. Maheshan MS, awarded Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Anusri SM, awarded Doctor of Philosophy in Management Studies. Arpita Swami, awarded Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science and Engineering. Nanjinda Swami S, awarded Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Shashikala BS, awarded Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. May I now request the chief guest, Dr. Anil D. Sahasrabuddhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, to deliver the convocation address.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning to all of you. His Holiness Jagadguru Sri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, Chancellor Jagadguru Sri Veera Simhasana Mahasamsthana Mat Suttur Sri Kshetra, Dr. B. Suresh, Pro-Chancellor JSS Aher and Director Technical Education Division, Professor M.H. Dhananjaya, Advisor Technical Education Division, Dr. C.G. Besturmat, Executive Secretary, Dr. A.N. Santosh Kumar, Vice Chancellor in charge, Professor S.A. Dhanaraj, Registrar, members of the governing body, Academic Council, learned faculty members, parents, and most important, dear students, 1,519 of them who are graduating today during this fourth convocation of JSS Science and Technology University. Large number of them who got their gold medals, those who got PhDs. My congratulations and best wishes to all of them and their parents, their teachers, and the people who are sitting on the dais here who have all blessed you, especially His Holiness Jagadguru Swamiji, who has bestowed upon you the choicest blessings for the best performance in your life in the later part of your lives. Well, I'm also blessed to be in the company of Swamiji. It's a very rare occasion that we get to sit on such a august audience gathering on the stage. I'm reflecting on the report which was read out by the Vice Chancellor of the University, wherein several accomplishments that JSS Science and Technology University has achieved, but with its past, which was part of the, as an engineering college also, it started its journey, and finally, as a university in the last 7 years, several accomplishments made, be it in terms of new curriculum which has been revised and given to the students to take care of employability on one side, to create entrepreneurs from out of these students on the other side, a lot of skill development courses. But the most towering of all that, amongst the things which this particular organization has been doing, is about taking care of our brothers and sisters whom we call Divyangjans. And there is a special polytechnic which has been running for several years for supporting children who have difficulty in vision or hearing or in terms of movement. How can we take care of them? They are also part of our society, and we need to take care of them. As our Honorable Prime Minister often talks about, the last man who is sitting in a remote tribal area, village, remote area. That is Antyodaya. Unless we take care of him, we cannot claim that nation has developed. Development of a city like Delhi or Bangalore or Mysore or Mumbai or Kolkata or Hyderabad will not become a developed nation. The nation will become developed when every village in our country becomes empowered, every citizen of the country gets due education that it is deserving, and that is where Jagadguru Shivratri Deshikendra Mahaswami ji, the number of institutions that you are running in this part of the country, as well as in many other parts of India, as well as world, has created a niche mark in terms of providing education for the needy. And that's where we get inspiration. Whenever JSS, any institution invites me, especially I would like to mention in particular Mr. Rajanna, who keeps coming to my office there in Delhi and says that, sir, you have to come here, you have to come here. So I think I get excited, I get delighted that I'm going to an institution which is highly committed for providing high quality technical education, high quality education for our children. And starting from those who are downtown, who have got several issues, all of them being taken care of by this organization and institution. My namaskar, pranams to all of you who have been associated with this institution. I'm also thankful to the organization for inviting me on this particular occasion at a very crucial juncture. There is a written speech, I'm not going to read that, because most of the things here are already, were there part of the annual report, which was read out by the Vice Chancellor. I may have to repeat some of those things. Instead of that, I will take a detour, and then the present situation that we are in, how do we connect with the future? That's what I would like to talk. Number one, last 2 years have been a real challenge for the entire, not only our country, but the whole globe. We're all aware of the problems that Corona pandemic created in terms of not only education, but economy, jobs, everything was in doldrums. Healthcare systems collapsed. Many countries, several deaths are continually happened. There was a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. People are even talking about wave 4 in some part of the world. So this has been the most challenging time in the last 1 century. Something similar happened only 100 years ago, but the repetition of that has happened after 100 years. Despite the development in science, development in technology, development in medicine, development in pharmaceutical industry, we were taken by a shock, and that shock was visible all over the world, including the most advanced of the countries of the world, maybe USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Japan. Each one of these countries suffered. India also suffered. But look at another terminology which management institutions make use of in their classes about the economy, and the coined word was in the 1980s. It is called VUCA world. They say that the economy is such that anytime anything can happen, and we have seen the Lehman Brothers and the issue that happened and the whole economic crisis happened. That was the beginning of statement of VUCA world, which was developed as a notation, as a word in the Western world. V for volatile, U for uncertainty, C for complexity, and A for ambiguity. And very few times, many countries of the world realize this. But this COVID crisis was nothing but a VUCA. It was a volatile situation due to the coronavirus. Another V created volatility amongst the nations, amongst the citizens. Uncertainty was there. We have all seen which day, which state is going to declare lockdown. We never knew. Which day they will lift is not known. So much of uncertainty. Complexity within the same city, town, certain areas were all barricaded. No one can come out, go in. Very complex situation. And ambiguity. People didn't know. Even the doctors many times were giving statements that this will reside now only for some time. Maybe second wave will not come. Someone will say second will come. The ambiguity was also at the highest. So the VUCA world was in the true sense in the entire society working. But I was often earlier also saying, maybe there is a VUCA world. There is volatility, complexity. There is problem everywhere. But if you reverse those words, letters of the word VUCA, V-U-C-A, and if we accept the reality. We cannot wish away that, accept the reality and act positively with a positive attitude, and with that C, collaboration, cooperation, commitment. You know, we all have cooperation, collaboration, and commitment to overcome that by untiring efforts, you for untiring efforts in a united manner, that volatility will be evaporating. Volatile is nothing but evaporation. That virus will evaporate. And also we have created a vaccine, vaccine in India indigenously, which has been able to create victory for all of us. And this was the last 2 years. I'm sure all of us will realize that this was truly a victory. Certainly we lost lakhs of lives, but nevertheless, we finally emerged victorious, and the life is back to normal. Our industries have started functioning. We have started working in the campuses. We are able to hold the admissions. We are able to have the convocations in the physical form, not in the only online form. So that means we have become victorious. But during these 2 years, as far as the academics are concerned, we did not stop. We continued our classes in an online mode. We continued using different learning management systems. We used our MOOC platforms. We used YouTube. We continued lectures. We continued to have examinations, all in an online mode in the last 2 years. And that means these technologies were not invented overnight. They existed about more than a decade ago. All of these technologies existed. I remember way back in 2006-07, between College of Engineering Pune and IIT Bombay, we had dedicated line, and IIT Bombay classes were provided to College of Engineering Pune students one-to-one. So technology existed. Very few of us made use of. We all know about Khan Academy, which was the beginning of large-scale education. We had Coursera. We had also MIT edX platform. Not leaving behind, we created our own MOOC platform called Swayam indigenously in India. And then there are more than 3,000 courses. I'm sure many of the engineering colleges do adopt these NPTEL courses as part of the curriculum. Both UGC and AICTE allowed 20% of the credits to be allowed to be taken from out of these courses. Out of your own curriculum, choose those courses which you can offer to students through MOOC. Some institutions made use of, some did not. But the pandemic made us to sit alone and then think about it, that this facility existed, we did not use. Today we are forced to use. So why not, even after victory over the virus, we continue our academics. Wherever possible, we make use of technology in terms of educating our children who are not able to come to the colleges. And that's where in the current budget, there is an announcement of a digital university in the form of a hub and spoke model. A hub may be a central legislation, a university created by an act of parliament or in some form by legislation. But there will be large number of spokes who can contribute for the digital education. What is required? What is required is only connectivity to nooks and corners of the country. And thankfully, even prior to the pandemic, 2.5 lakh villages out of 6.5 lakh villages are already connected by internet. We have. Of course, sometimes the speed fluctuates. It goes up and down. Like in past, we all remember electricity also used to play hide and seek game. Half an hour electricity is there, half an hour it's not there. But today the situation is different. In almost all the nooks and corners, including the last village in Nagaland was electrified about 2 years ago. So there is no place in the country where there is no electricity today. But still, as far as internet connectivity is concerned, the bandwidth is concerned, we have reached only 2.5 lakh villages. We need to reach all the 6 lakh villages, and the government has taken it very seriously that in the next 1 year, 2 year, don't wait for any such calamity to occur and then decide on that, but we will continue, complete the task. And a Bharat net is operating, and I'm sure wherever you are, you will get robust internet connectivity of several megabits per second to gigabits per second. And that's where education can go to homes, to nooks and corners, and the true empowerment will start taking place. Today, we have 27% gross enrollment ratio in higher education. And our target in the new national education policy is 50% in the next 10 years. That cannot be built probably by using the same old mechanism of building colleges and universities, buildings. It requires huge expenditure. It requires land. It requires a lot of money. And it's very difficult to even acquire land in many places in the country today. We have difficulties for expansion of roads, and therefore getting contiguous, maybe 20 acres, 30 acres land is not going to be so easy. Otherwise, it will either affect agriculture, it will either affect the forests, the environment. And therefore, how within the existing infrastructure we can double the gross enrollment ratio? One of the ways is the digital education and digital university, and the lessons learned in the pandemic will come handy. Today, we are confident that we can deliver classes in an online mode. Let us make use of it. But should we do everything only in online? That is another question which will come into our minds, but possibly not. And especially if it is engineering education, medical education, pharmacy education, where large number of not only experiments, hands-on work is required. You cannot show a video film of a machine working and hand over that machine to a student that you have already seen the video, now run it. Possibly he will not be able to do. And the extreme is aircraft simulators are there. A pilot can be trained initially to reduce the number of learning hours. But having learned only on the simulator, will you give a Boeing aircraft in the hands of a pilot and say that now you fly? He may take a risk and fly, but will the 300 passengers be willing to sit in that flight? And therefore, we do require hands-on, robust training in many disciplines, including possibly psychology, including economics. So some part of the curriculum can be handled in the form of digital education, whereas some part has to be in the face-to-face mode. We also have to interact with each other, live with each other as a society, as a human being. The highest species, Homo sapiens is the highest species. Other animals have limited needs. If they are satisfied in terms of their food, they are happy. But human being cannot be happy with only food. They will always be thinking about something or the other. How do we channelize those energies in the right direction? Unless we have several other activities like drama, music, dance, sports, we come together, discuss with each other. I don't think human beings will achieve their excellence. Their full potential cannot be achieved. And that's why in the new national education policy, quite often one of the words which is used is holistic education, multidisciplinary education. And I'm very happy and delighted that right from inception, JSS, Science and Technology University already have many elements of that under the umbrella. If there are some courses still not there, they can always be added year after year and make it truly, fully interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, so that students will get the real taste of what is in store in life outside. Whatever we get here is a degree, fine. It's a paper degree, will have some value immediately, because we were asking every gold medalist, they have all got placement in very good places, getting 14 lakh package to 42 lakh package. That's what the Vice Chancellor was also saying. But nevertheless, if you look at what are they going to do after about 5 years, a question mark will arise. Whatever you learned here in the university, most of that will become outdated. Many scholars are saying, forget about 5 years down the line. Whatever you learned in the first year, maybe in the fourth year, when you graduate as an engineer, many things would have changed. In pharmacy, in 4 years, many things would have changed. In architecture, many things would have changed. New concept of green building would have come. And in the field where you are working, if you say that I do not know this, it was not taught to me in my college, this was not there in my curriculum, I think no one is going to listen to us. And therefore, we have to be constant learners, lifelong learners. Lifelong learning is a philosophy, has to be adopted. Now, when we are saying lifelong learning and the curriculum to be updated continuously, there are two challenges which will come. The first one is the faculty members who themselves are in the college and university for 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. They themselves were not taught these subjects. They had not learned this. So the first principle is our faculty members should become lifelong learners. They should every day learn something new and come to the class and tell that today I read in a research publication something new which has happened, which is going to be having great effect on the humanity, maybe 20 years down the line. Today, you don't see the result of that, but maybe 15 years down the line, 20 years down the line, there is going to be a big effect of this. So I want to discuss that issue with you. How do you think about it as a sociological problem, as an economic problem, as a psychological issue? Like this, even an engineering faculty may have to continuously discuss with our students, not only domain of engineering, but other engineering subjects. A mechanical engineer may talk about electronics faculty may talk about chemical engineering and so on, but also about humanities and social sciences have to be brought as a multidisciplinary approach for all our curriculum. The new national education policy also talks about two very important things. One of them is Indian knowledge systems. We have given scant respect to our ancestors who created wonderful innovations and research thousands of years ago. And we all think that science has come from the West. And we are always driven by that. But unfortunately, we don't know that the science emanated from Bharat, India. Whether it is not, many of us only know about zero, that mathematical symbol zero was invented here. But entire mathematics, including binomial theorem to calculus, many parts of that, differential equations, matrix, geometry, was invented by several researchers in the past in mathematics, in physics, in chemistry. We have in metallurgy and material science. Some of those proofs are still available. Iron pillar near Delhi, as well as some of the metals which they created, the alloy which they created for sword, maybe 100 years ago, 1000 years ago, 2000 years ago. That knowledge is diminishing, and the people who developed that, they are gradually, next generation, they are not being trained, therefore we are losing it. Therefore, Indian knowledge system talks about, first thing is, be proud of our rich cultural, scientific, technological heritage that we own. The best towns of the whole world, Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, were here in this country. The first universities of the world, the Nalanda, the Takshila, 17 others, they were all residential universities like here. You know, people used to go from places, from different countries of the world to India, Bharat to study. And there were 51 odd subjects. Degrees were awarded in different disciplines and domains. And that's what is written not by us, but many foreign scholars who visited, they have written in their diaries, and that is available. But we ourselves did not tell this to our students in the schools and high schools and college. That's why many times we belittle our own knowledge system. So please understand, we have rich heritage. There are a huge number of books which we need to reread. And then we should not only bask in the past glory. 3000 ವರ್ಷದ ಮುಂಚೆ 5000 ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆನಂದ ಪಟ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. So IKS does not bask in old glory, make the study relevant. And this was observed in terms of this pandemic itself, that many of the Ayurvedic preparations, homeopathic preparations gave the succor and not the Western medicine. And therefore, there is a mix of that. We do not also belittle the Western science. They have developed. There are instrumentation which have been developed in the outside world, which is also going to be useful for our studies, for our pharmaceutical studies, for our medical studies, for our engineering studies. Therefore, if we claim that computers were also existing in the past, I think we are not doing the right justice. But for computers to write the programs which are going to be more robust, the Sanskrit language and the Panini's grammar is going to be very useful. This we can claim. What we need to claim is what is really existing and what really can be shown, proved, and not anything else which did not exist. And that's why a lot of studies are required to be done. Revalidate that science which existed in the past and take it forward. In terms of astronomy, there is huge thing. You know, all the stars were studied by them. They didn't have telescopes. I don't know how did they manage it. So whether it is only through the spiritual power or they had some equipment, we do not know. I think unless we go deeper into it and understand that, we will not be able to unearth the knowledge which otherwise will be lost. And that is one challenge which we should all understand. The second one is about innovation and research. No country in the world can progress without innovation, without research. And therefore, the policy, there is what is known as National Research Foundation going to be set up with high funding for collaborative research, not only between colleges to colleges, universities to universities within India, but also from those abroad. And huge funding would be made available for doing research. And this is very, very significant. New education policy, I said, talks about innovation. We need to do innovation. We all know that because of the technological developments in terms of mobile, which has come in our all hands, our attention span in the classroom is constantly getting reduced. In our times, all the people on the dais, we were sitting quietly for 1 hour in our class when the teacher was teaching. There was no internet, only dependence was on the teacher and the library books. Library books were also limited because in your college, whatever books are there, they were there. Today, students have information from all over the world and therefore they feel they know everything. They would have scanned through some topics, Googling it, and assume that they know everything, and therefore their attention span is limited. So teachers need to innovate. How do you do interaction in the classroom? By giving them a, exercise previous day that you read this topic or you watch this video and come prepared, and then discuss the threadbare, fundamental, foundational principles of that subject in the classroom. Then they cannot claim, I know everything. They will have to explain in the classroom. That also enhances the capability of the students in terms of communication skills on one side. On the second side, some of the knowledge which even teachers do not know comes from the students. So teachers also can become students and learn from their own students. This is very, very important and thing which can transform the education system. Learning to learn, self-learning, lifelong learning. As a philosophy, both students and teachers have to adopt. And therefore, the classes need to be made very interesting, giving a challenging problem statement, ask students to solve in a group. And let us see who will think out of the box and create a solution which does not exist. And this experiment we tried in the last 4 years from AICT in the form of Smart India hackathons, where we gave problem statements from the government departments, from the industry, from the society, and students who are just in second year, third year, like you, who are now graduates 2 years back, you must have participated in Smart India hackathon, won prizes, and your ideas were better than some of the ideas which industry people were thinking. That means there is huge talent amongst our youth, but we were not able to tap it for the development of the nation. And this is a prerogative that we have to adopt right from classroom to the college level and the university level, to the state level, to the national level, to the international level. I'm very happy that the Honorable Prime Minister comes every year for the hackathons and blesses all the children, asks some probing questions, gives some ideas. And not only that, wherever he goes outside in other countries, he says that we must have a joint hackathon. We started with Singapore India hackathon. We had ASEAN hackathon. We are going to have a BRICS hackathon. We are going to have a Africa India hackathon very soon. So I think challenges and problems, whether it is in terms of water crisis, in terms of environment, in terms of developing new drugs or medicine. We had a drug discovery hackathon where Dr. Suresh was involved along with Pharmacy Council of India and AICT and Department of Science and Technology, CSIR. How fast we can develop drugs, because new diseases come so rapidly that how do we react to that? So all of these kind of things can be done through brilliant out-of-the-box ideas of our students, young generation. Only thing is we need to keep on giving them pat on the back, say that you are doing well. And in the process, sometimes they will fail. They will not be able to succeed. Don't demean them. One of the most important things which the parents and teachers have to do is, even if the students do not come up to your expectations, as long as they are putting in their effort, full effort, with full dedication, with commitment, results may be positive, negative, doesn't matter, pat on the back, and then say that this time you didn't succeed, don't worry, you try again next time, you will succeed. How else Thomas Alva Edison invented the bulb? There are stories 100 times or 1,000 times he failed. And if he had left in between, we wouldn't have got the electric bulb. So I think innovation is the key. So all the countries of the world today are looking at innovating and conducting research at high end and also development of skills for employability of our graduates. The last part which I would like to say is taking cue from all of this. We are known as the IT superpower in the world, right from TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant. Most of your students get jobs there. But we are still a service industry. We provide services, but we have not developed our own products. We have not developed a Microsoft operating system. We have not developed a robust, some kind of a hardware or software ourselves, be it in automotive sector, be it in steel industry. Therefore, whether it is in software or hardware, we are a very good service providers, but not product developers. How do we become a nation who develop actually hardware and products? And with that angle, although we claim ourselves IT superpower in terms of hardware, we are found wanting, except one semiconductor complex in Chandigarh. We do not have any chip manufacturing. And therefore, Government of India in this budget this year has announced 76,000 crore rupees for developing a foundry or a fab to develop semiconductors, VLSI, design to manufacturing to assembly to downstream, all applications to be developed in India, make in India, and then provide the world new variety of designed chips which the whole world will take from India. I think we should dream that. And the JSS Science and Technology University, which is having so many technology domain, and you have centers of excellence. Vice Chancellor read out so many achievements that you have done. You have a golden role to play in the future of India, new India, which we are trying to shape, where everyone will be taken care of, not only in terms of education, but employability. But we need to develop our own products. And institutions are the best places for doing research. Because industry, all said and done, they have only timelines. We have comparatively flexible timelines. And that's why many a times we come little late, doesn't matter, we submit assignments late. In industry, this is not acceptable. We have to learn some of those lessons from industry and then put in our efforts to create something which is going to be pride of the nation. With these few words, once again, wishing all the graduates all the very best in whatever endeavor you will take up, be it in studies. Some of them were studying abroad, some of them are studying master's, PhD here, become faculty members, researchers. Some of them said they are preparing for IAS, they may become officers. Some of them will start their own journey of in the job itself, reaching to the top level of CEO of a company. And some of them may become CEOs right from inception, creating their own startups. And there is a strong support for startups today, because during pandemic, we created 41 unicorns, $1 billion worth value of 41 small startups which started few years ago. Nowhere in the world during pandemic, when economic crisis was there, such a result has come. And therefore, we have won over the virus. We have already become victorious, and more victory to you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspirational speech. Honorable Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to felicitate the chief guest. Good afternoon, one and all. I submit my humble pronounce to the lotus feet of His Holiness Swamiji. It is my pleasant duty to propose the word of thanks. I submit my humble gratitude and thanks to His Holiness Swamiji, the Chancellor of JSS Science and Technology University, for his gracious presence and blessing all of us, exceptionally the young graduates who have received their degrees today. Our distinguished chief guest, Professor Anil Dattatreya Sagasarabudde, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, who has envisioned the new dimensions in the paradigm of technical education and been instrumental in introducing in India many digital learning platforms like MOOCs, Swayam, which are found to be at par with the other global platforms such as Moodles, Canvas, etc. Our graduates are really fortunate to get steered up by your inspirational words of wisdom and to acquire confidence and to aspire to reach greater heights and success in their future endeavors. Thank you very much, sir, for your benevolence. I thank Sri Venkateshwarlu, the member of Board of Governors, for constant encouragement and kind presence. Thank you, sir. I thank Dr. C.G. Betsumat, Executive Secretary, JSS Magavidyapita, for his esteemed presence and for administering the professional oath to our graduates. Thank you very much, sir. I thank Professor Dhananjaya, Advisor of Technical Education Division, for his resilient mentorship and guidance given to us all the while, sir. Thank you very much for your kind presence. I thank Dr. B. Suresh, Pro-Chancellor, JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research, and Director, Technical Education Division of JSS MVP, for his constant motivation and for the strategic planning and leadership provided in our university ventures and for the kind presence during this ceremony. Thank you so much, sir. I thank the Vice Chancellor for the encouragement and fellowship rendered in all our university activities. I thank the honorable members of the Board of Governors, Board of Management, Academic Council, Finance Committee, Research and Innovation Council, Secretaries, Directors and Officers of JSS Magavidyapita, Officers of JSS AHER, Officers from all our sister institutions. I thank Controller of Examinations, Finance Officers, Deans and all other officers of JSS Science and Technology University, and a Principal of the Constituent College, Heads of the Department, faculty members, administrative and supportive staff for their proactive involvement and participation in this convocation ceremony and for making it as a grand success. I thank all distinguished invitees, donors, guests, and well-wishers. At this juncture, I must record a special thanks to all the graduates and their parents who are the point of convergence of today's ceremony and making this event a grand success by attending in person. I congratulate and thank all the PhD graduates, rank holders, and gold medalists who are present in person to receive the awards. I immensely thank the press, electronic and visual media, and their support staff for their presence and for providing extensive coverage to all our activities time and again. Also, I thank the IT team from JSS AHER. I thank one and all who have unequivocally helped us in organizing this event. Thank you.
Honorable Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to close the convocation.
We declare this convocation closed. May everyone stand up for the national anthem.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಬಹಳ ಯೋಜಿತವಾಗಿ, ಶಿಸ್ತುಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ, ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಂಪನ್ನಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನ ತುಂಬಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗಿದಾರರಿಗೆ JSS ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂತಹ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಕಟಣೆಗಳಿದೆ, ಗಮನಿಸಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ. 12:30 ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಭೋಜನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನ ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ಅವರ ಪೋಷಕರು, ಬಂಧು ಮಿತ್ರರು, ಇತರ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರು ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಗಣಪತಿ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದ ಸಮೀಪ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನ ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ತಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನುಳಿದಂತೆ ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳು, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗಳು, ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಪುರುಷರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ನಿಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭೋಜನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನ ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ತಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನುಳಿದಂತೆ 1:30 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗಮನಿಸಿ, 1:30 ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು ಮತ್ತು ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರುಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿರಬೇಕು. ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರ ಸಮ್ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಪದವಿ ಪತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ವಿತರಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. 2:20 ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಗುಂಪು ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇದೇ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಬೇಕು. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ PhD ಪದವಿಯನ್ನ ಪಡೆದಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಗುಂಪು ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರ 2:20 ಆನಂತರ 2:30 ವಿವಿಧ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳ ಗುಂಪು ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ವಿಭಾಗ 2:30 ನಂತರ 2:40 ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, 2:50 ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, 3 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್, ನಂತರ 3:10 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್, 3:20 ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, 3:30 ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, 3:40 ಪಾಲಿಮರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, 3:50 ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಯೋಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, 4:10 CTM ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, 4:20 ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರುಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್, 4:30 ಬ್ಯಾಚುಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್, 4:40 ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, MSc ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅಂಡ್ MSc ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ನಂತರ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಮಯ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿರಬೇಕು. ಇದೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸೇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ತಾಸು ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಜರಿದ್ದು ಗುಂಪು ಛಾಯಾಚಿತ್ರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸೇರಬೇಕೆಂದು ಕೋರಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಗಮನಿಸಿ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ JSS ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.